Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 30 different strategies. This one will be the 31st, with 7 of them being winners. We have also tested a total of 419 indicators, with a total of 172 winners. The best ones were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those indicators. All right. As I said, today we are testing a 4-hour trading strategy. So the setup on this is basically two Bollinger Band indicators that we're going to use. And so the first one has a deviation of 0.5. Length is 20. The rest of the settings are default. On the second one, we're also going to have a length of 20. Rest of the settings are default except for the deviation. We're going to have the deviation on 3, a 3 standard deviation. It'll give you a setup that looks like this. So what we're looking for is when the price action is above the center Bollinger Band here. So you can see that the Bollinger Band on the standard 0.5 deviation created this channel down the middle here, and the one with the 3 standard deviation creates the wider bands out here. And so when the price action is above the channel here, the 0.5 Bollinger Band, then we are looking for long trades. When it's below the 0.5 Bollinger Bands, we are looking for short trades. Then the next thing that we are going to look for is a consolidation of price action, and then we are looking for price to break out of that consolidation zone. And so let me go ahead and play it forward a little bit here so that way we can get a good visual idea of what's going on. So you see here that price has moved down right here, and you can see how the wider Bollinger Bands here are really starting to contract in on themselves and squeeze in on price action. What that is a sign of is that we are getting consolidation or a range happening with price action. And we're using these two lines here to kind of map out the highs and the lows of that consolidation. And so you can see here as the Bollinger Band squeezes in, we have this sideways movement of price action So what we're going to do is go ahead and move forward here, and we were looking for a breakout of this consolidation to either the downside or the upside with a good, nice momentum candle. And you can see that that actually takes place right here with this nice, big, large candle right here. Breaks nice and cleanly right above this consolidation zone and the line that we use to mark out the highs. And so that right there would be an entry to the upside. Our stop is going to be, let me go ahead and zoom in here a little bit more for everyone to see. So our stop is going to be the entry point there. So of course the entry, this is our signal candle. The entry would be on the open of this candle right here. So we are there, and we are going to put our stop right down at the below the 0.5 Bollinger Band. If we were on the bottom side for a short, we'd put it right above there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look for a 2-to-1 risk reward. And so, thought I measured this out here. So we're looking at about 85 pips is our stop right there. And so we're looking for double that for our take profit. But you see in this instance, price comes down and actually stops us out for a losing trade right there. I have not tested these signals right here. I just found a random point on the chart and did the replay function. Let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more here. And so now you can see what happened was that as price came down, it then started trading under this 0.5 Bollinger Band. And then we had a nice breakout to the downside of this same channel that we had kind of drawn out. We could have upped the top side there, but the bottom still stayed right there at the same spot. We could have said right here, but that's not really a great breakout candle. It's kind of weak how it came down and then recoiled back up with that large tail. I would call this candle right here a nice large breakout candle with lots of momentum. And we would have done the same thing as far as the stop and take profit goes. Of course, we would play it forward until we either hit take profit, it comes up, hits our stop, or we get a signal to go in the opposite direction. And so there to there puts us at about 100 and right out of, what is that, 183 pips. And so we'd be looking at about 370 to the downside. Definitely have not gotten there. Let's play this forward and see what happened. So you see that we're starting to get another range forming right here as these bands contract in on themselves right about there. So we might get a break to the downside, in which case we would stay in the current trade that we're in, or a break to the upside, which would stop this out and send us in the opposite direction. So we get a break to the downside, it's still moving along, and now we get a spike to the upside right there. And so that would have closed us out of this one and opened us up into a long trade over here. Not sure if you would have actually taken that as a signal. We could have called this kind of a range right here. Large breakout candle right there, and then a movement to the upside. But of course, we were kind of still watching this short to play out, so probably wouldn't have gotten that realistically. All right, so that is the strategy in a nutshell. Kind of difficult because it does have some biased type setups happening here. But all in all, like I said, that's how it was laid out. Said to have somewhere around 80 or 90% win rate. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and do a fast forward version of all the testing, the 50 trades that I tested out, and we will pick it up at the end of that to take a look at what the strategy was able to achieve. Alright, so we are at the end of the testing process. Now, before we take a look at what the strategy was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon-only channel on our Discord server. Once you sign up as a patron, you'll get access to the Patreon-only channel, where we're posting some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay has put together a rather lengthy list of winning indicators for the MT platform. Our admins and regular members are posting almost everyday trade analysis, market analysis, where they're putting up charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly where they're entering trades, exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. And the patrons really love being able to follow along with those trades, take some of them themselves, play around with that, see what they can earn following along with our expert traders, our admins, and the other members in there. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you will get access to the full list of indicators that we've tested, shows which ones were winners and losers and their win rates. You will also get access to the full list of strategies that we have tested. And so it shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review those videos. And the newest addition to the Patreon only channel is our admin Rob has been posting results from a crypto scanner that he has set up. This is his own personal settings that he has developed on the crypto market. And as that scanner throughout the day is throwing signals for different entries that Rob has designated, he goes in and posts those to the Patreon only channel for everyone to see. And so if you are into crypto, looking to figure out which coins to trade and when to trade them, that is something that you would really, really want to follow along with. Rob is wonderful in the crypto area and does a great job. So again, a lot of benefit to becoming a patron. I highly recommend it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this strategy was able to achieve. So we did a total of 50 different trades, and out of those 50 trades, we had 16 winners. We had 34 losers. And so the math on this, obviously a 2-to-1 risk reward. We actually took a loss there of about 200 pips after it was all said and done. So this strategy, just not that good of a strategy. I feel like I said before, there is some biased, some bias that needs to take place in determining, when a big breakout candle takes place. All in all, it's kind of a wonky setup. I didn't like it too much, and I do not recommend it. So there you go, another strategy down that we have tested from, this one's going to go on the no list. I don't think that really needs to be said. Let's say it anyway. And so from here, we will go ahead and start testing another indicator. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.